Hey, it's Gigi, and we now have the official trailer for DLC 4 out, which included Origins, and this definitely clears up a lot of the mysteries we had before and proved all the theories about the giant robot to be correct, and a bunch of other stuff I'll be going over, so let's go ahead and get started. So, first of all, the M1911 will be replaced by the Mauser pistol for the starting pistol, and this was from the blueprints we were given from Treyarch on their Facebook page that hinted this, and I actually thought it would replace the starting pistol too, but I thought the idea was like too crazy, but here it is. And I think this is also the first time since World at War where you can't get the Mustang and Sally unless you can like hit the box and get it, but on the video I did on it, you can actually add several parts to it, so maybe you have like the base and you can find different parts around the map or upgrade it somehow, and maybe it can also become like fully automatic, so that's really awesome and I'm looking forward to it, and you definitely want to save that Mauser pistol. So next, the old crew's return is now 100% confirmed, and those saying that it would be Reznov and Mason instead of Nikolai and Dempsey, I have no idea what kind of crack you guys were on, but it was the original cast from the start. Next, we have some close-up shots of the crew, and these are actually really important because here you can see Dempsey and a warning sign, which could possibly be the No Man's Land. And here with Takio, you can see a sign that says laboratory. And here with Nikolai, he's inside the church, which is also another playable location. So the trailer just like mostly showed the trenches instead of the other part of the map, so probably here they just like left clues about the other places. There's also this place here with Richtofen. It looks like he's standing on a bridge, and in the background you can probably see like a Tesla coil orb. It can maybe like change the weather since it's like snowing in the map, and possibly even be part of an Easter egg. So here we know that the M14 and the Remington returns, and they'll most likely be wall weapons. So now we also have this new gun that Richtofen's carrying, and another view here in the first person mode with another visible orb. So this tank here, with another shot of the new gun, is definitely like the bus from Tranzit that we also predicted, and I'm wondering if you can only stay on top, or if you can actually like go inside the tank like you could with the bus. So the most interesting part is, now with these metal men, as mentioned before in Dempsey's diary, they might be like the warden from Mob of the Dead, where like they only spawned in randomly and were like much stronger and tougher to beat, especially with their armor. It actually makes sense because the same people who made Origins also made Mob of the Dead, so we can definitely expect similar gameplay there. So here we have more shots of the trenches, including the mystery box lights that I'll be going over later, but if you zoom in closer, what appears to be a little building inside could even be like the starting room, and here's another shot of it with the old cast shooting the zombies, and now here you can see the different brutal and chopped up zombies similar to the style in Mob of the Dead. So what actually surprised me was that they were wearing gas masks. So this map takes place during World War I, and it's still going on from the fighter planes in the air, but in the trenches they also had chemical warfare. So what the Germans would do was they threw chemicals across the other side, and this was actually a game of luck because the winds could like roll the chemical grenades right back to them and they could all die. And but what they did was, once they spotted a chemical coming towards them, they only had a very short amount of time to put their mask on, or else they would like die from the chemicals. But the reason why they didn't have it on all the time was because it actually hindered their eyesight, and was like a very primitive design with only cloth. But it seems like in the game they actually decided to make it like kind of like actual mask instead of the cloth. But what could be interesting though is if they were like a part of the map where you had to put the mask on, like you also had to do in Moon, because there'd be like chemicals around, and that would be pretty cool. So here, what was also in the trailer, we can see the developer's screen of a full view, and to the left you can actually see the bridge Richtofen was on. So in this image, there's also another view of the trench, and it looks like it'll be like buried with really tight spots and not much room to do trains. Here's another screenshot, and to the left we can actually see more of a map, and it seems like they only showed a very small part of the map in the trenches only in the trailer, and there's definitely a lot more buildings here, including this one, which is actually inside of a building, and to the left you can see the map layout again. Now finally, here's the giant robot. That thing is a massive 1,000 feet tall, and here's another building you can see, and the beautiful plains in the sky, and it's like snowing, and there's lightning, and just everything to make this map look amazing and beautiful. And the single player team definitely knows how to make zombie maps. Here's another view of the robot, and compared to probably the church on the left, like it's definitely taller than that. It's like super big. And another mystery box lights you can see in the distance, and I think a German bomber in the sky you can see up there. They also use in World War I with fighter planes. So here we have some mystery box shots, and from the trench we could see the mystery box light all in the way in the distance to another building if you look closely, and another shot here where the metal man jumps down. You can see it again, this time a little bit closer, and finally you can see that it'll be somewhere close to the church with the giant robot, so that's pretty awesome. Now finally, we could have what could possibly a Nacht Easter egg. So in Transit, you could actually go on the outside of Nacht, but maybe here in Origins, you can actually go inside upstairs. And here's another view. So that would be pretty exciting. But anyway guys, that's it for today. I'm definitely trying to keep up with the rush of news from Ghosts to Zombies and DLC 4, but please be sure to show your support and leave a like rating if you want more, as it really encourages me guys. And be sure to comment down below if you are like super excited. But I'll see you guys later, and peace.